A fucking edible I had last night. Which is weird. Good morning. Hope you're all doing great. Oh my god, Nick, did you not? I caught the piranha. It only took me like, I don't know, 300 fish, something around there. I finally caught the piranha, but I still haven't upgraded because I need the other fish, a leatherback. But no, it's Borderlands Day. I know, I'm bummed about it too. All I can think about is Fallout. But I'll try to disassociate. But we have shit from tomorrow to finish up first. Thank you. I like this shirt too because it's got a disembodied heart on it. Sorry, there's dogs all around me. Look at that. Look at that ventricle. Oh, so hot right now. Ventricles. A morning beer? Is that a good thing? Is that good? I don't know if that's a good sign or not. I've been taught that alcoholism starts in the morning. Help me. Is this a good... Okay. Sure. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take sure. I got some pomegranate trotch. What? What's a trotches? See, I think I'm still high from an edible I had last night. That's why we're on this topic. I too am fucked up first thing in the morning. Which, like, we cheers in the morning, but I feel I have not cheersed. And I have, like, this little, like, when I'm moving, I don't notice it, but when I sit down, I have a little bit of a, oh. Just a little. But we were all, like, we were fucking movie night. I don't know. You guys are bad influences, I guess. Have you ever woken up drunk? Because I have. Honestly, I'd prefer it over the hangover. My AC stopped working, so I'm dealing with heat, and I don't even want to go on the computer. Dude. It's hot. I have AC, and I noticed it when I opened my bedroom door and came down the hall. Like, just opening my bedroom door, the rest of the house was easily 10 degrees hotter than my bedroom. Because we have an AC unit just blaring at us, and it's dark, and we've got blackout curtains, so it's nice and, like, chilly in there. And opening the door, I was like, oh, God, it's hot. It is summer. Summer is upon us. I've woken up drunk before. I haven't done it since college. Same. Like, man, you basically have to either sleep not at all, or I don't even know how much alcohol I consumed to stay drunk the next morning. But I've done it. It's not a good... Yeah, good morning and shit. It's whatever. We watched a really good movie last night. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Straight Up? Was it called Straight Up? I really liked it. I'm still not 100% like what the fuck it was about, but it was cute as hell. And the dialogue was so fast. Like, if you are anything like me and that your brain runs on 1,000,000 miles an hour and slow talkers make you want to carve your eyes out of your head, this movie is for you. Man, it was like Kevin Smith dialogue and Tarantino dialogue, and name another movie where the directors are just really good at just like quippy, no spaces, no fucking millennial pauses, none of that bullshit, none of this like, all right, listen. So... It was like... You have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, I loved it. Man, that like quippy dialogue just gets me so much. The last time I got that drunk, I did sleep a while, but oh, you know, I don't know how this happened. I randomly ran across a video on Instagram or something like that of a little old man making corn mash Everclear. Is there a difference between Everclear and moonshine? I don't think so. I think it's just, I mean, there might be some people out there that's like, technically, but like at the end of the day, it's poison. Really potent poison, yeah. I ran across like a 98-year-old man making corn mash moonshine in his kitchen, and that was fucking hilarious to watch. But then he just takes like a shot glass this big, and he takes a sippy sip of it, and you watch his eyes just go, and wow, I never want to take part in any of that ever. I've never wanted to escape reality that hard. Temporarily. Like, if I want to escape reality that hard, it's forever. Who the fuck wants to wake up from that? Ooh. I'm good. Oh, Nick, had you never seen To Wong Foo Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar? That movie is an establishment. That movie is the reason I knew what a drag queen was as a child. That was literally my only representation of real, actual human beings who are not just the straight, nuclear, cis, fucking whatever. That movie, like, changed my life as a kid. And I mean, obviously, I'm super fucking gay, but it was, like, very formative. And to this day, I think it's one of the best movies that have ever existed. Like, it is easily Patrick Swayze. I mean, I can't say because I haven't seen every fucking performance Patrick Swayze has ever done. But in my personal opinion, it is one of the most fine-ass performances by Patrick Swayze that had ever occurred ever in the history of ever. Like, that man has fucking elegance, and I just don't understand. I will never be that elegant. I have a 100 milligram edible in my desk, and I need to cut it into tiny pieces before I consume. Every state I've ever lived in, the way that they sell edibles is you get a pack. So this whole pack is 100 milligrams, but it's 10 milligram pieces. I've never lived anywhere where they're like, here's 100 milligrams of chocolate, chop it up yourself or die. It seems unwise. I wouldn't. I'd chop it up. I'd do what you're doing. And then on top of it, if you're making one giant, like one 100 milligram chocolate bar, like how do you know all the THC, all that heavy oil didn't drift to one side of the chocolate bar? So like really you could be getting, like you could chop that shit up and get 100 milligrams in one corner of it or something. Like I don't know. I like my little packies because then I can control it. That sounds... I think it's Colorado and Washington. It's a law. I'm trying to remember exactly how it's worded, but basically no edible, how do you say it? So like one item can never have more than 100 milligrams in it. So like you'll never find one bag with 200 milligrams in it or 20 pieces. It's always going to be 10 pieces, 100 milligrams, period, end of story. That's a law. And then on top of it, it has to be broken down in some way, and I cannot remember exactly what it is. I'm not a huge edible person, so I'm not a hundo up on that shit. The last time I got that, yeah, I did sleep. I couldn't sleep on that. Did you get the spins? It's like, dude, David, I remember that. That guy's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I don't even think it's funny or entertaining. If you're willing to put a Carolina Reaper in the bowl of a bong or a vape and try to smoke it, you're a fucking idiot. I'm not even going to give that my click. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And why? I don't understand. That's not funny. There's nothing about that that's entertaining. I don't understand why people do that shit. The last time I drank heavily, which I rarely drink, samesies, was a friend's birthday party he didn't even go to. Because he had 2 edibles. His first time, aw, come on. His first time doing edibles. And I went 2 bars, stayed out till bar closed, and I woke up in my bathroom. Everybody needs a pothead in their life to hold their hand. I'm sorry, you just do. If you don't have a pothead in your life, I'm here for you. I will hold your hand. I'm that person to tell you that your birthday night isn't the time to try 2 edibles for the first time. I'm that friend. I'm that friend that's like, nah, dude, let's do it the night before. You'll have the best sleep of your life, and then your birthday will be sick. You'll be so full of energy, you might even wake up a little high. It's going to be fucking incredible. I'm that friend. I'm that friend to make sure you have a happy journey, not just hilarious for me journey. You need these people in your life. I just don't understand how anyone's like, what the fuck? Uncertainty is the spice of life, 100%. Good morning, Super Bappa. Okay, I don't nearly drink that much ever again. The last time I drank, in my opinion, too much was, I don't even remember what year it was, but it was definitely PAX West. Yeah? I think it was PAX West. and a group of devs were like, we want to see Katie without a filter. And I was like, what do you mean? You think I have a filter? And they're like, you have to. Everybody has somewhat of a filter, and we want to see you without it. And they put down game company money on my drinks that night. So Katie went to town, and my ex ended up having to jam a toothbrush. Didn't have to, but felt it was necessary to put a toothbrush down my throat to force me to vomit because he thought I was going to die. I haven't drank like that since then. I don't want to either, to be honest. Not my favorite. I don't like that feeling. I think the 100 milligram one is for people with really high tolerances and or extreme. Oh, pain relief. Yeah, I do know some people who would take a heroic dose and then be on another planet, though. I had a friend eat like 75 milligrams and get into VR. Oh, my God. And he was so on another planet, he doesn't even remember me babysitting him all night while he giggled his balls off. That's fucking adorable, though. It's horror. I don't ever want to experience that, but that's adorable. Nebraska just got busted with trying to sell something other than THCA or Delta. Oh, really? They got a new one. Most of the vape shops got raided and fined. Could we please just legalize it? You heard that Texas vetoed, what's his name? Oh, Beth texted me about it. Hold on. What's his name? Texans in chat, help me. I'm so bad with names. My nose itches. Why? I feel like I look like an addict the way I have to itch my nose all the time. I swear I'm not on anything cool. Greg Abbott vetoed that fucking bill. So in Texas, they were trying to do the same bullshit where they were trying to go through and say any THC product ever will get you a year in jail. And they were trying to outlaw all of those side things. So, you know, like there's THCA and there's Delta 9 and it's weed. It's just we're all trying to fucking work around these stupid antiquated laws that are like, marijuana is what's causing all the crimes. Okay, it's not the United States government? Sure, whatever. Fly me into another war. I'm here for it. Weapons of mass destruction, what the fuck ever. Sure. They're trying, and Greg Abbott went in and said no. Like, heavy no, and vetoed that fucker. And as far as I know, that means that is done. Like, they can't go after that shit again. They'd have to rewrite something that was completely different or something. I don't know, but that's very nice. I'm happy for the people of Texas, because what the fuck? There's just so many things going on in the world right now with fentanyl and shit like that, and the fact that people are still concerned about this little thing that I can literally just go, cheers. Oh, wow, look at me not criming. Crazy how that works out. We're too fucking lazy to crime. We're too lazy. Most of us are in so much, like, nerve pain from some disease process or autoimmune disease that we don't want to get up without weed, let alone with it. Where the fuck is this shit coming from that we're out there all hopped up on the weeds doing crimes and shit? What? I play video games for a living, my dudes. What? Crimes? I don't want to go outside. I don't want to interact with people. What? I know. Stop that crimer over there from giggling maniacally and making art. Sinners! Sinners! I know. Like, we're just out here giggling and listening to music and having a good time, and they're all like, it's the criming! They're doing it! It's so stupid. Nope, it is no longer banned. Like, I don't know about, like, THC, but they were trying to go after all the variants. You know, like, all the variants that basically all of the states have found the workarounds for, like, Delta 9, THCA, whatever. Because, you know, if you don't know, very cliff notes, there is THC, there is cannabis, the plant, and then there is what is called cannabinoids, and that is the form of weed you're smoking. So, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm smoking Delta 8, right? Oh, man. Where's the pot? Where's the pot people when we need them? I think what I smoke is Delta 8, which is like the weed. Because it's legal here, it's recreationally legal. That's the weed we've all been smoking forever and ever and ever. But then there's THCA, there's THCB, there's THCC, THCD. We, like, literally, there's so many different forms of THC out there. And then there's the Delta 9 or whatever. Because you have Delta 9. Okay, that's what I thought. We've never called it Delta 8. But The Delta 9 is a workaround trying to avoid, the stupid legalities around Delta 8. It's all weed. We're all smoking the same shit. It's like a different, like, I'm eating a Granny Smith, you're eating a Red Delicious. Are we both consuming an apple? Mm-hmm. But for some reason, your state thinks Red Delicious are a crime, and that Granny Smith are, I don't know. Like, it's all apples, right? But the terpene profile is what has now become this, like, dance around with the bills. It's so dumb. THCA is what you're able to get, Mish. Okay. And do you know if yours come, like, are you buying it from someone in your state? I'm trying not to dox you. Like, I know where half of you live just off conversation and shit, and I never want to dox any of you guys, my God. Or, like, we just need to be careful. Cheers. I've been vape cheers a lot because I have so many vapes. This one's, I'm actually getting down, though. I can see the little window. Oh, you guys can't see where the line is, like, there. I'm actually getting through this little guy, finally. Thank you. Glut says he uses mood.com. Super Papa, were you talking about a website that you used the other day? So I feel like someone else the other day was saying there's another website where they get their THCA or Delta 9 or whatever. There's a different one. There's a different site. You use Mood as well. Okay, just kidding. Mood. Mood is what I've heard really, really good things about to get, like, and you're not doing anything illegal. Just so you guys know, these Mood websites, they literally are catering to your stupid state that has weird rules around what Delta you are smoking. And they are selling you the correct Delta whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? No shit on Glut's Rec. Fuck yes. I'm so happy because I hate, like, I love for me that I can buy weed all the time, but I fucking hate it for anybody else. Because it's a glass of wine at the end of the night. Like, you are literally being criminalized for having a glass of wine at the end of the night, except this glass of wine doesn't cause liver failure. It doesn't cause the DTs. It doesn't cause alcoholism. It doesn't, et cetera. We could go on. And yet, crime. Okay. The glass of wine can literally kill. Yeah. That's what I was trying to say in less words. Like, it's so convoluted. It's so fucking convoluted. And I know talking about it doesn't make it any better. Like, if anything, I hope my representation of a stoner or pothead on the internet gives people some sort of inkling into, like, I'm not an anomaly and I am not unique. The vast majority of people are just like me. We're just little microdose medicating throughout the day to soften the edges off the sharp spikiness that is the world. And sometimes the world gets really loud. And I'm just taking it down a notch. People go and have martinis on their lunch break, but this is the crime? This is when's the last time you went and caused a crime? Other than this, we're not counting this, but, like, you know what this makes me want to do? Lay down right there with my dog. It will never make sense to me. And I don't think you should smoke weed as early as I have, but I've been smoking weed since I was very young. Very young. Still not an unmotivated person. Definitely went to medical school. 9 fucking years. Like, worked in the #1 hospital in the United States of America. All on weed. I didn't get high before work, if that's not apparent. I'm not that kind of person. I don't think that's responsible, but you know what I'm saying. You can't generalize personal experience, but I hope someone can look at me and be like, hey, maybe it's not the end of the world that my kids smoke pot. Maybe they do still have a bright future, and I shouldn't just damn them and put them on the pedestal of stoner for the rest of their life. I don't know. Same. Dude, I've always, like, never have I wanted to go out and interact with the public, whether it's to crime or otherwise. I'd much rather just sit on my couch and watch movies and get high and enjoy myself and eat snacks. That's it. And this makes it easier to do said activity of just laying on the couch and doing nothing. Really, it's incredible. Yeah. How much does one of those little vapes cost? Oh, did I just throw away? I think I literally just threw away the fucking receipt yesterday. Or I would have been, I can tell you, I can just look it up. Hold on. I literally just threw the receipt away. I'm going to look it up 1 second. It's different per state, but I can go to my dispensary. Okay, I gotta go to my Well, I gotta go to a dispensary. I've gotten so many of my friends on these PAX vapes. They're quite nice. No, they were already smoking weed, by the way. I don't know if that's. I'm not out there like slinging pot or anything, but you know, I have a lot of friends who are looking for an option of like a discreet vape to smoke because they have kids and stuff and they don't need the smell of pot around the house and whatever. And I love helping people out. And I've gotten so many people to try out the Paxes and all of them really like them. But I want to say $35 to $40 for 1,000 milligrams. I want to say, that's what I'm guessing. This is a compact one. These two have the same amount of pot in them. It's just one's like the discrete profile and one's not. I mean, let's be fair though. How is this not a discrete profile? Sure. I don't know. Like, always rechargeable, yes. C charge ports, which are my favorite. Where the fuck I don't want to be in this. I want to be in vapes. You guys want to see it? I'll just show you the website. This is how I order my pots online, and I go up here and I can go edibles, top shelf weed, whatever, tinctures, topicals, cartridges. I think that's where it's going to be. And then this is sad. I know, for those that don't live in legal states, I know how painful this is. Like, I shop for weed like you shop for groceries. It's incredible. Ooh, I haven't tried black cherry gelato. Okay, it's $68. That's a CBD one, though. Interesting. That one looks fun. I haven't tried that one before. Here's the ones I have, though. This guy, $68 for 2,000 milligrams. Which is pretty good. So I was aiming high. So I was guessing it was around $40 for 1,000 milligrams. It's 70-ish for 2,000 milligrams. This guy. And they last so long. Like, this is why I have the problem I have right now, and this is why we're on Vape City. Because they'd never die. I've got a problem. So I'm in this right now. We're in it to win it with these vapes because they do expire. The vape liquid does go rancid. It's a fatty acid, right? It's a fat. It's going to go rancid no matter what. So, yeah, we're getting fucked. But yeah, packs. I really, really like them. Packs, and then the other ones that I get, these slim ones, I like these too. Sauce. The names of them are hilarious. Where's a sauce one? That's all the packs. I really like the packs ones though. But the sauces, I like to try new stuff. I try to branch out. I don't ever want to get stuck because what if something just goes away? Did I see a sauce one? Maybe they're out of the sauce. There's so much. It's like a candy shop. It's crazy. Katie says 2,000 milligrams to the 2 grams because of medical school. You know what's funny is it was very much a two-way street. Being a pothead, I was already highly familiar with the metric system. But going to medical school made me really good at the metric system. Good morning, Bex. How are you, love? Sauce. This is a sauce one. So this one was $40 for 1,000. There we go. So the narrow ones, 40 for 1,000. This one's apple fritter or something. Yeah, apple fritter. I don't know. It's all weed at the end of the day, but they're fantastic. Cheers. This one's actually cute. It does this little, watch the end of it. Hold on. It like glows like a cigarette. I don't know how to put that. It has like a pattern that glows on the bottom. They're all over the place. And Glut just posted the mood link. Oh, no shit, with 50% off. Shut the fuck up. Glut, should we pin that? For people, I know there's so many out there that don't live in a recreationally legal state currently. 50% off. That's fucking good. I'd get my slobbery knob all the fuck over that sale. That's like 420 sales at our dispensaries and shit like that. That's one you jump on. That's really good. If any of you are looking to try THCA or something like that, and I'm not out here doxing anyone, but I'm here to tell you that there's 3 different people in chat who have all said they use mood, and I know for a fact they live in 3 different states. 4 different people. Not pointing out where people live. Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, Ohio? Is it legal in Ohio? Nebraska. Boosh! That's really good. I mean, that's just case in point that they're shipping to multiple states for people, and people are managing to use the product and not turn into psychopath crimers out there. That being said, Hertz was attacked by a bear. I don't know. Not on the THC. Like, this was... But, you know, you deserve all the details. Those are important or some shit. That's a really good deal. The 50% off. What are they normally? Did I lose the... No, I have it here. Scroll, you piece of shit. Enter. I'm barely 21, I mean. There's a ton on here that are not sold out, by the way. And they're about the same price. So they're $60 normal. Yeah, $60 normal-ish. They're a really nice, sleek... I like the discreet. I've never been a fan of some giant fucking block in my hand with some tube off of it that I'm like blowing dragon shit. Like, what have I told you guys about visible vapor? I know I've taught you guys this before, but for those that don't know. So if I take a hit, see the visible shit? If it's visible, the molecule's too big to be absorbed. No. If it's visible, the molecule's too big to breach the blood-brain barrier. It's too big to go across the membrane of your alveoli into your blood system. So, like, the more visible vapor you have, the more you're wasting your fucking money. So, like, you get what I'm saying? I don't understand those clouds or why anybody wants them. That just to me says I'm not getting anything out of what I'm fucking smoking. What is this? I've tried blueberry diesel and what? Oh, I love both of those strains so much. Fox, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving it a swing so fucking long. I appreciate you. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And thank you, love. The blueberry diesel and wedding cake. I prefer the blueberry diesel. However, I adore their sleepy time gummies for bedtime. So what would you say, how many gummies do you take? What's the milligrams in them? And how long does it take for you to feel an effect? Just out of curiosity. Cheech and Chong have their own line of products? Really? At least it wasn't Cocaine Bear. Oh. No, I wasn't on pot. I don't know why it cracks me up when people say they're on pot. I'm on the pots, kids. Let's go. Exactly 5 pots right now. You can set up recurring orders for like a 10% discount. Worth it. That's basically like us and our punch cards and shit. Like, they expire eventually, the points that we accrue. But if you use them, I can get like a $50 discount on my order sometimes, which is really nice. The blueberry diesel's good. I've been enjoying the purple Afghani. Ooh. Is it like I always wondered, if it has purple, is it berry? I grew a purple plant, and it straight up smelled like a berry. But does it have like a berry undertone or anything? Gummies, 15 milligrams each of CBD, CBN, which, by the way, CBD, unless your county in the United States of America has done something very, very weird and specific, which there are a few in Texas, unfortunately, CBD is nationally legal, and most CBD companies on their packaging will literally say they will go to war with you. They'll go to court with you. If your employer or something tries to say you're on the pots, they'll be like, no, they're not. This is a pure CBD product. There's no THC in it. So anyways, sorry. CBD CBN takes about 90 minutes on average, depending on how recently I ate. That's fucking sick. I know I've talked about this before, but just to load on to that, just to build onto that, literally CBD saved my life. And about same. It was, and this was, I was having like an actual mental breakdown, waiting for meds to kick in, which would take about 6 to 8 weeks to kick in. So in the meantime, I had a CBD vape because I lived in Maryland where it was a felony. I had a CBD vape and I had CBD gummies. And I think the gummies were like 10 milligrams a piece. And I would take 2 gummies, hit that vape a couple times, and it would take about an hour to an hour and a half. And I could physically feel myself start to calm down. Like, it was the only thing that kept me going until my actual, like, medication from my doctor started kicking in. Shit was magic. But there's no high. So if you're worried about taking CBD or CBN in any capacity and you're worried about any sort of cerebral feeling whatsoever, it's not there. And likewise, if you're looking to take CBD for a cerebral feeling, you aren't going to feel shit. Like, the only thing that you'll ever get from CBD is if you take the right amount, depending on what you're going for, or too much, depending on what you're going for, you go to sleep. And you have the best sleep of your life. And that's it. That's CBD. Like, literally, it won't do anything else to you. So if you're ever concerned about that, or if you took CBD and you're like, I didn't feel anything, that's correct. Yes, no, you did not. Really, no shit. Every package I get has a card from Mood saying they're ready to fight. So the brand, I have a jar of Wana, W-A-N-A, Wana gummies on my shelf up here that are just CBD because everybody should have CBD in their house just in case. You never know if you get too high or something. But the other company, the company that they have it on their packaging is Koi, like the fish, like K-O-I. I don't know if they're everywhere. I know they were in Maryland. But Koi was a really good brand. That was the CBD that I was living off of. And same, they had a whole blurb on it. And I even asked my sister about it, and she says if they put it there, it's legalese. Like, they don't fuck around with that shit, especially when it comes to CBD and pot and stuff. So if they put it there, they've got lawyers on deck, ready to go, because they know they'll win. There is no THC in their CBD product, period, end of story. They're so serious about it because they know you can lose your job. Why the fuck would they want that? Because you're not going to be able to buy their product anymore if you don't have a job. Duh. CBD puts me out. That's the best. I mean, I used to, before I started, like, it's so weird because I've been smoking pot since I was 11. Don't do that. Really young. And it was like my mid-late 20s when I started hearing about CBD as even just like part of the marijuana plant that I had been imbibing in for so long. But like also as a separate entity into its own that could like do things for you and whatnot. And fucking amazing. Like, before I used CBD, I would use melatonin, but just like everybody else, sometimes get that weird hangover from it, or sometimes like not even get really tired from it at all, just kind of feel like I'm on drugs for some reason. Like, melatonin was very hit or miss, but it was better than nothing. And I worked night shift, therefore I had to sleep during the day. Like, you kind of just have to knock yourself out. But CBD was so much more of just like a natural lull into sleep. It felt less like, that Ambien, like I'm awake and I'm not, It was so not like that. It didn't feel like that artificial going to sleep, which I don't like. I don't like that kind of synthetic feeling at all. But it also, I didn't get a hangover. I feel like CBD is not, how do I put this? It's not, its half-life is excessively short inside your body, just like THC. Like, I know we've talked about it a lot, but that's the reason a lot of us like to smoke pot instead of taking edible, because we know the moment we hit our pipe, we're going to get high, but the maximum amount of time we're ever going to be high off of that hit is 2 hours, period. And that's being super generous. Like, I don't think anything has kept me high for 2 hours off of one hit. Miraculous. That would be incredible. But the control over that high is really nice, and I don't want to... Like, I took an edible last night, and I woke up this morning, and if you were here first thing when I went live about it 40 minutes ago, I think I'm still high from last night. My lips feel fuzzy and tingly, and I just kind of feel floaty for no reason. I was like, oh yeah, it's because for second movie last night, we all decided to take another gummy together in movie night. Who instigated that? Was it Knives? I think Knives was just like, do I want another gummy? And we were all like, we want another gummy! I'm not mad. It's the weekend. It's a Saturday. I'm playing Borderlands with friends, and we're going to clean up links from yesterday. It's not like I had to think, but this is why I prefer smoking over edibles, because, like, I took an edible and then had a big old Taco Bell meal on top of it, and now I'm still a little fucked up. And that's weird. I'm really sorry about that. I don't believe you at all. Not at all. No, but that's okay, because I wouldn't feel sorry either. I had a great time. I really enjoyed that second movie. I just love fast, quippy dialogue like that. Like, it feeds all my brain wrinkles in the exact way I want it to feed my brain wrinkles. I can't stand slow talking, if that's not apparent. It drives me fucking nuts. That movie just, like, fed my brain, and as I got high, I was just, like, fell into, like, the brr, 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 brr. It was great. It was great. It was one of those ones, seriously, Zeke ended, I think we started it. I think he got to watch the whole thing, actually. Normally, we end up starting the second movie before he ends his stream, so he doesn't catch it. But he came out here after he ended his stream and did one of those, like, went through the kitchen, grabbed some chips or something, walked over here, as he always does, and is like, what are you guys watching? And then just kind of like, I watched it. He just shut down. But it's that ADHD is so strong. So strong that fast talking literally lulled him into a state of relaxation. And he just, like, melted, and then he went into the bedroom and watched it with us on his own. It was like watching someone get medicated for the first time. Have you ever seen, like, those memes of people that take Adderall for the first time, and it's like, wow, 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 wow. Wild. That, I watched it. That's what those movies do to people with ADHD. We love it. It's food. It's brain food. It's like you sprinkled it in the fish tank. No, he loved, literally. I was just saying, Viata, that's literally, he walked out last night, because he always walks out here at the end of stream or whatever, says hi, checks in, sees what we're watching, and then depending on what we're watching, he usually joins or whatever. And because the first movie was long last night, he came out right when the second movie was starting or something, so he caught it. And he did that thing where he just kind of came out here with a snack or whatever and was like, hey, what are you guys watching? And just like, I watched it. It was literally like watching someone get medicated on Adderall for the first time. But I've seen it before. It happens with everybody. I'm sure a lot of people check into this channel because I talk a million miles an hour all the time, and your brain goes, because it makes sense, finally. This is a really pretty song. Should we watch some links and do some cleanup? I cleaned up, man. I did not close one link from yesterday because I was so nervous. If you weren't here for Faded Friday, my God. My browser, Spotify, the internet. It's still being weird, but I can't do anything about it yet because I had all these links that we needed to clean up today. So I sat down this morning and I meticulously went through it. My dudes, we listened to over 100 links yesterday. Like, we did fucking work with music yesterday, just an FYI. Like, I thought we did a really bad job. I thought I did. Because normally, I don't end up with leftover YouTube and Spotify. Like, normally, I can sense it, and I'm like, okay, I gotta do a cutoff, and we gotta start, like, stop talking. We did really good work. We just had a lot of really good music yesterday. That's it. It was great. Oh, more. Out. Get out. You unplugged my shit somehow. How did you guys unplug my computer already? What? What? Okay. I am, and I appreciate you guys for never telling me to slow down. Because I'm telling you right now, my senior project in high school, the one critique, you talk so fast we can't understand you sometimes, and it's never not affected me. I like that y'all can keep up, so thanks for that. What was up with that movie, delving into the A spectrum and not saying it out loud, and that's what that movie was about? What was up with that movie? No, 100%. Like, I still don't know if I can say, oh, wow, that movie was a really good representation of an ace relationship, because, like, it was, wasn't it? But, like, it was... said. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's a celebration of a not neo-traditional relationship between two humans who are just, like, so obviously on each other's mental spectrum level of talking fast that it gave me a little bit of a wetty. You guys something's happening. You're making my monitor blink. I'm so sorry, but you're doing something. Hold on. Why? No, out. Out. Why is this happening to this monitor? No touching. I'm gonna stick these fuckers outside for a sec because they're annoying me. I love my dogs so much. They're just like maybe sometimes the biggest fucking annoyance of my life. What were we talking about? I forgot. Talking fast? Hubs does the same. He'll pass behind me. Oh, that's exactly. It's the pass by, and you like sense that there's no more movement anymore. You're like, oh, his brain died right there. Like it's those movie moments. He's right behind me, isn't he? Like if I was on camera, it's Lilith. Like that's all of a sudden you would just see like, and then they just stop and zone. Same. Mm-hmm. He'll pass behind me and pause to watch for a few. Sometimes he grabs his chair and rolls it up to my desk, and then we both watch. Yep. Sometimes it just hits. I don't know what that is. It's happened to me too, where you just kind of like, oh, I guess this is where I'm sitting now for the next 2 hours. Because your brain grabs it and it fits. I will always think of you for this song ever, because you're the only other person that I think knew this song or liked it with me or something. I like this one, and sometimes you have to throw some ass. That's a good one too. I'm definitely still high from last night. So weird. Do some people just live this way? No shit. My biggest weakness interview response was I talk too fast. Yeah. But like, this is the thing, and I know I'm not alone in this, and man, it's happening. If I try to slow down for you, I get dumber. So not only am I slowing down my speech pattern for you, I've already forgotten why we're talking. Why? I fucking can't. I know. It sounds like I'm fucking angry, right? Like I'm slowing down so I don't punch you in the throat. I get dumb. Literally, if I slow down and start thinking about the words actually coming out, like not thinking about the words coming out of my mouth, but like thinking about the diction or so, I don't know. I become stupid. It's not a joke when I'm like, I gotta dumb down for some people. Like, I genuinely have to dumb and like, I feel, but it's not because you're dumb. It's just, it makes me dumb to speak at your speed. That's it. I'm not dumbing down because you're dumb. I'm dumbing down because it's the only way you can understand me speaking, because otherwise I'm a million miles an hour and no one fucking gets it. But like, oh my God, can I send this to myself? Where did I save it? One moment. ADD strikes again. Don't worry about it. It's happening. Did Katie do a good? I feel like this is one of those moments where I found something and I went to save it for you guys and then didn't, but I might have. Tell me I did. I did. Oh, Katie, no. Never. I never save it like I should. Oh. God, that's annoying. Man, it was just this person who is much more eloquent than me stating that, like, how come, like, we have to medicate to slow down for y'all? How come y'all shouldn't be medicating to get up to my speed? But, like, in nice words that made sense and not bitchy words that didn't make sense. And this is why I don't do short form content, because I would just be a cunt. I'm not capable of, the nice formulations. Like some people. Yeah, it's like get on my level, but politely. I'm not kidding. That's exactly what it is. I think I might have sent it to my sister. It's so poignant. I really want you guys to see it, because the girl was really funny on top of it. But man, what she said just like, it struck. Please tell me I sent it to somebody. Or did I just stare at it and think about sending it to somebody for an hour and never send it to anybody, because that's who I am and I fail at being a fucking human on a daily basis. Yeah, I think I did that. I think I just failed at human again. It's all the time. Should I just stop? Oh my God, no, I didn't. Did I actually? Oh my Oh my god! How do I get it to you? Hold on. Autoplay. I hate short form content. One moment. I just want to share it. Copy link. I'm going to do it. You guys are going to see this because it's literally, you're going to see it and you're going to understand exactly what I mean when I say, like, I can't do what this person does without sounding like a raging fucking cunt. But this person does it and you're like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. It's gonna make sense. No, it's not. No one cares. It's fine. It'll just be a great opening to finishing up videos from yesterday. So don't worry. There's actually content on its way. It's just not the content you think. I don't think we saw a new Electric Callboy. Was it the one I didn't like? There was a new one and I didn't like it. But I don't know if it's the new one. And it's like, I don't know, it's not like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. It's just like the least fun Electric Callboy song they've ever made. That's it. Still great. But like, yeah! Yes! Reverie, yep! Same. Oh my god. Literally all of chat, I feel like universally we were just like, so like, why'd they do this one? What? Why'd we do this? Electric Callboy. Like, it's the least fun song they've ever made. I'm so glad I'm not alone. Don't autoplay. Don't. Stop it. Shut up. Shut the fuck up! I got it. Her face is not pleasant in this freeze frame, and I'm sorry about that, but the content is worth it. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. If you're a fast talker, fast thinker, you're gonna feel so fucking seen right now. Don't be muted. Can we... How far can I get before it's gonna autoplay? Look how far. I don't think so. I value and love you guys because I can just talk about shit I know about. And none of y'all are like, can I get a citation? I don't think so. Raise your hand if you've been in therapy to talk slower. Or what do they call it? Enunciation, lingo therapy. We gotta slow you down because you don't enunciate. Nah, bitch, because you're the only one that can't understand me. My people understand me just fine. In fact, they think something's wrong when I slow down. Is that not one of the best things you've ever, like... Right, she's obviously sick. She's speaking slowly. Literally. When I saw this, I was like, no, because I do feel that. I've never had to slow down with you guys. Like, when I apologize, all you guys say is, please stop apologizing for the way you are, because we all do the same thing, and we're all in the exact same boat of neurospiciness. But like the vast majority of us move kind of at a million miles an hour, whether it's mentally or verbally. But when we're in, the environment of our people, it's fine. Like, it works quite well. It's only when I have to go back into the world and work with, let's say, a team of boomers that suddenly it's, Katie, did you take your meds today? Katie, are you okay? Katie, we just can't really understand. You're not enunciating. It's not proper grammar you're using because you're speaking so fast. I'm sorry. What? So now you're going to put me on drugs that are going to turn me into a zombie so that you can understand me? But I was just fine? All right. I don't think you're not articulating, though. That's so... And this is, again, I'm biased because it's me. Like, I do talk very quick. But it's the difference between, hey, I'm going to the store. Do you need anything? I'm going to the store, you need anything. You still heard me, right? I'm not writing a fucking thesis here. I'm just asking politely, which I don't need to do, if you need anything from the store. But I have just respectfully saved both of us the one finite resource we have in our existence, time. Fuck me! I have gone to therapy for diction and enunciation because apparently I don't. But I do when I'm with my people. They know exactly what the fuck I said, and we both saved each other precious fucking seconds. I ain't here to waste someone's fucking time. We all, like literally graveyards, cemeteries are full of people who thought they had more time. Ever think about that one? I'm going to the store, you need anything? I'm going to the store. Do you need anything? What the fuck? What in the actual music fuck? I haven't done anything to it today. It should just work. Well, at least you're picking up a screen. It's not the screen, but it's a screen. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't remember where we were yesterday, but we only have like 4 songs, I think. 5? 6? Did we hear this one? Fragrance by Juska? I do use that. Oh my god, Vissy. What was happening yesterday was so mind-numbing. Yes, I do use the app. Every time we tried to play something out of the app, it would open Spotify in my browser and default to playing it through the browser. I had a little bit of a fit. I had a tantrum about it. It's some of the weirdest shit it was... I couldn't add a song to the playlist without stopping whatever we were currently listening to, and then I'd add a song because it would autoplay it. It would open it in a browser and autoplay it no matter what the fuck I did. Spotify was being a super fucking douche yesterday. Super fucking douche. So far so good. Just cross our dicks. Such a rude hoe yesterday. It was weird. Just weird. Just too weird. Weird that I was like, I don't even know where to go to solve this. Hell. This is pretty and boppy. Cheers. We don't fuck around about our Vissy or our alchemy or any of our short hoes. This is weird, but I think I feel confident in saying this. For every one of our short hoes in chat, we've got at least 2 6-foot or overs who have no problems clotheslining you. I don't know what, maybe because I'm tall, we kind of we gravitate and we're like, oh shit, we got 5'10ers in here, we got tall fucking bitches. We got 5'9ers all the way up to 7-footers in here, my dudes. And none of us are how do I say, we're not pacifists. Most of us kind of grew up getting the shit beat out of us. So, like, we're a little thick. Skinned. That's what I meant, you know? I wouldn't fuck with my people. As me, I wouldn't fuck with my people. Because that's what I love about my people. They'd clothesline me if I fucked with Vissy. That's real people. Just because we're friends doesn't mean you get away with shit. Well, and that's the thing. The flip side of the irony is I don't truly, in my heart of hearts, think any of the people in my chat, my shorty bitches, need assistance in protecting themselves. They've made it this long. They're quite self-sufficient. But you know what? It takes a village. And my willingness to, if I need to, and your willingness to, if you needed to, keeps us both safe from even being in that situation, right? Takes a village. In my humble opinion. That's a gummy. I'm not going to grind up a gummy. Exactly, Cocky. Try and fucking stop me. I got bird arms, but I can get shit done. No, I don't. I'm actually getting some meat in my arm. I should stop saying I have bird arms. Oh, Chronicle, 100%. Me too. I'm seriously like, I agree. I just think that's very cool. Like, it takes a village. I love that. I will say if someone messes with my tree, I will activate squirrel mode. Squirrels are scary motherfuckers. Takes a village. Are you being nice? No, I don't really try to be nice. I think that's kind of disrespectful to my friends. I'm kind. But not in a performative manner. Like, if I throw a compliment, it's because I'm complimenting, not because I'm kissing ass. That makes sense? Yeah. I wouldn't say this is a nice place. I'd say this is a very kind space. But not in a performative fuck that. None of us got time. I love that. Fuck being nice. We aren't nice here. I'm the least nice person here. Nice is not. I don't think nice is good. Like, I'm not into that. Nice. Play nicey nice. Be nice. Play nice. Be fair. That's not the world we live in. Darkest, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Asburn. Asburn, use a butt wizard of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. I will first try to kill you with kindness. Oh, if that doesn't work, there are other measures. There are other measures, and we have land. And shovels. Nice is allowing bad shit to happen, exactly. Yep. Dude, I have... It's weird. It's not like, you know, obviously we're not literally killing people. Although, like, objectively speaking, I guess I have relieved people of life a few times. But, like, true kindness, true selflessness is so fucking disarming. Like, oh, do I want to fucking hurt you, but I can't right now. Disarming as fuck. As someone with some anger issues, oh my god, that is one way to tear shit out of my arms real quick. It is wild how well that works. Might, I'm so happy you slept. What does Viata say? Sleep is good for you. Sorry, that last song was Hooligan, Joey Valence, and Bray. This is Take a Sexy Picture of Me by C. Matt. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it a swing, so I fucking appreciate you, mate. That last song, Hooligan by Joey Valence and Bray, Brae. This is pretty. I feel like Kill 'Em With Kindness is similar to my nonviolent protest with Baby Shark, in that, like, someone can be trying to be mean verbally or otherwise, but if you've just got a big shit-eating grin on your face and you're doing your absolute best to be of service and as kind as possible, it literally kills every ounce of everything they want to do. It's kind of like when people decide to fight in the road and I slam Baby Shark on them. No one's argument seems valid when me is just echoing down the streets. Nobody feels cool. It kills every ounce of cool, and people just part ways. It's fucking incredible. I love it so much. It feels like that. Like, it's a completely nonviolent way of just like, I'm not participating in the bullshittery you are right now, but I'm here. How can I help you? I don't know what else to do. People don't want to make it look like the asshole. 100%. That is it. And it's like when someone is genuinely being kind, it's almost impossible not to be the asshole if you're not reciprocating in kind. Oh my God, is that where that comes from? I think it is. Return in kind. You'd think I was, like, into fighting or something. It's just always a new something going on. These animals, they'll be the death of me. Dark EDM? What do you mean? Like, play it? I'm afraid they'd come over and want to be my friend. I can't play good music because I'm not here to make friendships. You know, friendly neighbors. Ooh, that's too much for me. It's terrible. I'm just like, I value my space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to keep us at a nice arm's length. But, like, if an adult gets excited about Baby Shark, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police anonymously. Like, there is an adult dancing to Baby Shark in the streets. I don't know what the bullshittery this is, but I don't think they're well. Can you please assess the situation? I have an aggressively friendly neighbor. Help. I can't. Like, I'm at the top of a hill. So, like, just being in my yard, I can see all of my neighbors. So, like, when they're coming home from work, if we accidentally make eye contact, we do that, like, and then both of us, regardless of what we're doing, eyes to the floor, eyes to the floor. And I don't look up for a good 25 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? We are all on the same wavelength of, like, I know who lives in your house. So, yeah, you bet your ass I will do something if I see strangers entering your house. But this is as far as our relationship will ever go, and both of us appreciate that. And I love that's the perfect neighbor. Just like, you know, like, I want that level of relationship. Like, I want my neighbors to know who lives in my house. So if they see strangers breaking in the front or just using my front door, because nobody fucking uses my front door, then they'd call someone. That's it. Any more than that, though, I'm going to start showing you my spiders. Same thing, right, Goonies? It's the perfect, that's all I want. I don't even know their names, but I know who lives in my neighbor's houses. So I'm aware if suddenly it's not them, you know, at 3 a.m. trying to break into a window or something like that, like, I'd call the cops or whatever. But beyond that, I'm good. I don't want that. This video, you guys need to go watch. It's very hot. Like, a little too hot, unfortunately, for us to watch together. But all I have to say, I'm going to start it over. Thank the Lord. I just realized what was playing. Thank the Lord. I don't know what else. I once called the cops on the neighbor who was checking on another neighbor's house. I would appreciate if someone did that for me. Like, the only other people that come over are, like, Scott and Rod, and they're both, like, tall, skinny motherfuckers, so at this point, I think it's pretty familiar. Like, those are literally the only people in my house. I don't even know if they'd know I live here, because I'm always in the back. No, they do. They see me in the backyard. But other than that, yes, this is the one we saw last night with the red bikini. Yeah. Thank the Lord. She's super cool. Really? Apparently the vinyl of this album includes images of genitals and they're believed to belong to Lord. Good for her. I hope to live in a world someday where I can release a record that's just like my clit. You know? Why not? Or just like my balloon knot. We should celebrate Ginas. My mom lives in a really quiet neighborhood. She recounted to me not long ago after a drifter came in and liked to look into people's houses, call the cops. And that's what I'm saying. No one is ever in my front yard. No one ever uses my front door. And I feel like my neighbors would notice if someone suddenly did. Really? Oh my god, no, Darkest Timeline. The artist's name is Lord, but with an E at the end. So it's wordplay. Thank the Lord. This one. Hail Satan. You know what's up. Nothing a cop in Wyoming hasn't seen. And for free, well, I paid him. God. Right, that's what I'm saying. Around the spindle hole. Just like balloon knot. What a world we could live in. That's the new Lorde song. But no shit. Thank the Lord. The artist's name is Lorde. It's like, who is that one? I mean, if you see a maple leaf, that's up to the eye of the beholder. Wordplay. She's wild. But I wouldn't put a maple leaf on there because I'm not Canadian and I wouldn't want people to be like, what's this dumb American trying to take our maple leaf for? Like, if anything, I'd put a cum tree on there. Thank you, Matilda. Everyone drink water. Oh, okay, you know who I'm talking about. See, I'm so jealous. She seems like the chillest, nicest person. I've always liked her music. No. Honestly, I just want to make it very clear I don't believe in God or Jesus or the Christian Bible in any capacity. Is it weird that I just need that to be known? I just like, I'm not part of that cult. Not a cult. David, shock. Gasp in Spanish. Oh. Clutch your pearls, everyone. She lost her faith in the Lord after that sandwich from hell. If there was any faith left in me, that was the day. And on this day, before the Lord's very own day. Exactly what Vissy said. Just the Minecraft, the Christian Minecraft streamers. I do believe. Right, I've been a part of a different cult. Around 15 years. How old am I? 15, 20 years. It's way more chill. No hand holding, open mouth kissing, and God forbid you hug so the nipples touch. Oh, that was. I can't tell if they're clapping anymore, if it's just me now. They are still clapping. She got rhythm. Who needs a banjo? I have to listen. My hands hurt. Oh my God. I bought a coffee at a Starbucks out of desperation when I had to drive back up from Dan's house to go kayak with my mom. $8 for a latte. I'm just. This is expensive, in my opinion, $2.35. 8. I have the gift card that I bought it with. I've had this Starbucks gift card for like 50 years. I'm surprised there was still money on it, but it was like a $25 gift card. So whatever's left on it, literally, it's like $13. It's 12 something is left on it. I swear to God, if I fucking find it, I could prove it. 8 something for coffee. Insane. Anyways, sorry, that there was a lyric. Paid all of my toll for a thimble of Joe. It's so real at Starbucks. Oh, and it still tasted not good. If anybody's wondering. I'd pay that for a coffee in like a mug like this at a sit-down place that's like a fancy-ass latte mocha thing with cinnamon sprinkled on it, and I'm sitting and enjoying it at a table. But that was just overpriced shitty coffee. That's what I got. All right, y'all seem to know what this is and feel really nostalgic about it. What did I miss out on? I've never heard this in my life. Why are y'all excited about a particle man and a triangle man? In your 40s, I know. Was this around the time I was out here watching Salad Fingers? You guys were learning about, I don't know what Tiny Toons is. Okay. Continue. I don't know how to say this without sounding like a bitch, but I know you guys know I mean better. This makes sense as to why all y'all are up in Rick and Morty ass. Cause it's like, this is like Rick and Morty for kids. That level of like, I don't get it. I understand what got you there now. Majority of people love Rick and Morty. Some of my favorite people in the world love Rick and Morty. I ain't hating, but I don't get it. And this kind of makes sense to that. You know? I didn't have TV. That's how I missed this. This is from a TV thing? Like a show? I got it. I just was waiting. I got it. They Might Be Giants. That one? Hold on, I gotta move it. Sometimes I catch my face in OBS just, like, wow, Katie. At least keep it together for a second. I don't think, or maybe I saw it like once or like, I keep thinking like maybe I saw it, but I think it's Muppet Babies that I'm thinking of. Because Muppet Babies, I remember seeing it at not a babysitter's house, but before school, my mom would drop us at a neighbor's house, so then we would get a ride to the bus stop. And he would put on some channel that played like, I think it was the Muppet Babies. I would be like half asleep on the couch and doors would open and there'd be like Star Wars clips. Yeah? Is this real? Someone else must have seen this shit. That was Muppet Babies. So that was a real thing, right? Not a fever dream? Okay, I was so young. We're talking like 3rd, 4th grade that I'm scratching these memories out of my ass. But it'd be like, it'd just be an episode of the Muppet Babies and they would open a closet door and it'd be like Darth Vader would be in the closet door and they'd close it and that would just be a thing that would happen throughout the episode. It was so weird. I don't know if I ever even saw like Looney Tunes. I'm familiar with it, but like an entire episode. There's a hair that keeps tickling my. Yeah. What did you just stomp at? We're gonna take a break. You know we're taking a break, don't you? Do you sense the silence? It's just a short one, and then I'm jumping into Gams. What? Do you want to say hi, or do you need to take a shit? Okay. Quick break, and then we're playing Borderlands. BRB. Stretch your legs, get a beverage. Fucking just walking down the hallway, and I hear coming out of Zeke's office, it's the same great big ball of spaghetti you get with every order. And I stopped to listen. Riddle me that, Jesus. No answers. I don't have them. Why big balls of spaghetti? Why do big balls of spaghetti? Why is that a thing? When do you get balls of spaghetti? And he's like angry about it. It was very loud, which is why I listened. I was like, okay, why is he pissed? Because of big balls of spaghetti that you get with every order. We had Taco Bell last night. Make it make sense. Should I be concerned that the dementia's setting in already? Oh no.
Consensus on my luck in terms of anything in the sky. If something is going to happen that night, there will be clouds in the air. Like generally that day, there will be clouds in the air obstructing my view from seeing it. So if there's a meteor shower or an
Knives is a lightning rod. Everyone stay in IA for knives.
No, I've never been struck. I mean, I go out in the hurricanes and storms. I don't get struck by lightning. So far.
A wild Katie has joined us, I believe.
She has. She's just giving me this look like, what the fuck is this motherfucker talking about?
No, I'm ready. I am so ready to jump
Giving
with
us
you.
giving us fucking links on shows I didn't watch as a kid because we didn't have TV.
Dude, I'm still not fully convinced that show's real.
That show is 1,000,000,000% real. This is the shit we used to watch when we were kids.
Yes, exactly. How do you think we all know the songs?
There's another
I
one
know
in
the
that show,
Ipana
too.
commercial song, and I wasn't alive for that toothpaste.
I have no idea what that is.
Brusha, 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 brush with new Ipana, brusha, brusha, brusha. It's healthy for your teeth.
I've never heard that before.
Is it from
Neither
Greece?
have I.
It's a real, commercial for toothpaste in the 50s.
It was from Greece too, is right?
But it's also in Greece, yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen Grease.
Wouldn't it technically be a commercial that was then featured in Greece?
Depends on when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't invent the toothpaste in the commercial because of Greece. I can tell you that.
What the
I'm sorry if...
Was that an affirmation from Vissy?
Oh,
I don't know. I was
sorry.
going to say I got 2 confirmations and a whimper.
My head has started to hurt in
Oh.
the past
Oh, I'm sorry,
5
dude.
minutes.
No, this is a perfect time to stop then. I'm going to flop myself over into the movie Discord where Gled is going to play movies for us. If we're lucky, he plays stuff early during the night. That's just a treat, but most of the time things don't start until around 7 p.m. Eastern. And then on the weekdays, we watch shows. And Knives usually hosts those. So please feel free to stop by and hang out with us. My poods have been stuck inside because it's been so nasty hot. Today's the first day that it's like kind of mellow. So I can take these weird deer-like creatures outside.
What is she doing?
I don't know. The other day she actually scared me. She was on her back like that and puked a little and like inhaled it. And I heard the whole thing and I went over and flipped her over and was like, what the fuck? Pounded her on the back. I know, and I think it was the day that someone was like talking about train spotting or something in chat. It was just too real. It was too soon, too real. I don't know. They're fuzzy menaces. All right, I'll see you guys in movie night. Thanks for hanging out today. Missy, I hope you take something to get rid of your migraine and feel better. At least as soon as possible, if not by tomorrow, so we can play more games.
Right.
Yes.
Sounds good.
All right, I
I
love
will
you
do my
guys.
best.
I'll see y'all later.
Discord likes to fuck with me sometimes. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. This week has been wonderful. I mean, it's nice to be back, obviously. Tomorrow, more Borderlands. In the morning, nothing, just Borderlands. We're just gonna play Borderlands all day. I really like this game. This is probably like my favorite. I don't know if it's because it's the most recent or it's the variation in the game or whatever, but I really like this one. I have the same spot in my cheek I've been biting for days, and it's just torturing me. Make sure to take your joy, clean your fucking bongs, and take care of yourselves. Vape cheers? How about some mango? What are you? Mango citrus something? Thank you, Nameless, for hanging out. Make sure to wear sunscreen and drink water, my dudes. It's hot out there. Even if it's cloudy, you're still getting UV rays on your skin. I don't care what color you are. You all need to wear sunscreen and drink water. Take care of your motherfucking selves, and I'll see you in the morning. I think that's it. Monday's day off day. Then we continue with the wheel of nonsense. Tea after sex. Yeah. That's a